So today we will be doing our personal review for Jurassic World Evolution 3. I will try and highlight some of the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is from the perspective of a die-hard dinosaur and Jurassic Park franchise fan, who, might I add, has played all of the previous title entries. With no further ado, let's begin. So the one thing that this game excels at is the beautiful graphics. Although, to be honest, no one would expect nothing less, because the two previous games were great for their time also. There is, however, the rare occasional clipping, but I could even overlook that particular issue as it isn't too terrible, and I would also like to add a little bit of emphasis on their improvements to the overall foliage in this game. With that being said, there is one graphical issue that still persists and might have actually gotten worse, and that is with particular feathered species that will often look fuzzy around the feathering, and no, I'm not just being nitpicky. The issues are too hard to ignore. The feathering definitely needs more improvements, especially on PlayStation. So the second thing this game overall got right was the new modular building system. I have been genuinely shocked at the creativity that I fully credit the fans of this game for coming up with, which leads into the greatest thing that this game got right. Hands down, the workshop mechanic and ability to share your creative builds and then works with others is the best new feature that this game has. I often wonder if I'm playing Lego for adults rather than a Jurassic World game at times. Now, for the last thing that I believe the game got right this go-around is the new attractions. I didn't expect to use them as much as I have, but overall they do make the game feel a bit more personal, and it was a much-needed touch to JWE 3. Now I am going to be moving into the complaint section of the video and my honest takeaways about where this game is lacking. One of my personal biggest complaints with this game is the lack of new skins, patterns, and color palette. It wouldn't be as big of a spit in the face if they didn't give us an entire color wheel for the modular building system, but somehow managed to give us garbage skins for dinosaurs. I would even argue some of the skins have gotten even worse and downgraded due to the male and female variants. Good luck finding a decent skin for some of the female variants. The old best skin in the game is basically strictly for male dinosaurs now. A prime example is Metriacanthosaurus. Also, there are some skins from the previous game trailers that are not even anywhere to be found in the game, such as this very simple Patago Titan skin color. Good luck finding it in the game, because I sure don't have it. Honestly, it feels a bit like false advertisement. Another major complaint that I have was the roster rollout. It's great to have more dinosaurs. Thanks for the future free updates. But why were these dinosaurs already not in the base roster if they were going to be given to us for free anyway? Great to know when the life cycle of this game is finished, that I will be missing many dinosaur species that I should and did already have. God forbid, I plan on playing this game for as long as possible. Now we have to pray the servers don't go down over what should have been a simple fix to begin with. I'm actually furious with this very lazy approach by Frontier. This next complaint again really just goes back to overall laziness by Frontier. We still don't have functioning bridges, the same old boring combat animations, and you guess that sauropods still can't fight back to save their lives. Literally, none of this was too much to ask for, and they really dropped the ball with this one. My next complaint is one no one else has mentioned, but why isn't there a simple flip horizontal and flip vertical feature in the modular building system? This game should have implemented better tools with the building system. Not my biggest complaint, but it was still overall laziness or just straight up bad design on their part. So I had to mention it. It would have been so much easier to build, especially for those who struggle with building stuff. Another small complaint, but still important. Why can't we just release baby dinosaurs straight out of the hatchery? It seems like an obvious issue that they knew they would run into, but yet they still somehow decided, you know what? We will wait until enough people complain and give it in a future free update. Probably that is, it's still not guaranteed. Guess we'll find out in the future if they ever fix this, and seems easy enough that I think they should. Okay, for my final and biggest complaint, the dreaded complexity meter. Turns out the PC players don't have to deal with this issue, so they think they're entitled to tell the rest of us how to feel about it. Well, I got news for you. Get bent. Us PlayStation players can't even finish certain parts of the intended game because of this load of malarkey. Honestly, I was so shocked myself at how bad it was once I tried it for myself, and the worst part is, It's not even the modular building that hurts us the most. It's releasing dinosaurs, which, well, is supposed to be the main point of the game. The absolutely highest score I'm willing to give is a 7, but I really feel it's more like a 6. They should have named this game Jurassic World Evolution 2.5, because that's actually what this game is. Anyway, feel free to share your thoughts. I will say, if you haven't played the previous entries of the game, then you won't be as affected by this game as I am. But I am genuinely disappointed.